Keep putting me on the map again, man. And I'm like, go down, man. My niggas about to hold this shit down.
A gunman fires into a crowd of teenagers outside a Detroit restaurant.
Who was playing 2K? They up the blower on his ass. A-Start, he couldn't get beat. They up the Joker on his ass.
After a violent and bloody attack on two men in their apartment in the early morning hours on Tuesday.
Watch our last video too, man. Stop dropping ass, man. Long man, my nigga, free my nigga. Stop dropping ass, man. Free my nigga take too. We heard about you, boys.
What happened to the last nigga that said we was twerking?
That was just in my head.
What happened to the last nigga that said that?
You being 13, beefing with an 18-year-old. Now I ain't even in your generation, nigga. Niggas getting stepped on.
Arrived, they learn one of the teens hit is related to a well-known retired police captain. Sean Lay reports from the city's west side.
Bro, Pops, who got dropped, yeah, he was real mad. Wanted us dead, so he offered up some real cash.
What's up, family? Welcome back to Midwest Rumors, man. Make sure you get in here, overdo your part on that like button, and subscribe to the channel for more Midwest content, man. Now today, I want to get into what started the war between Cash Gang and Glock Boyz 9K.
Niggas hard-headed, I grew up with all the pops, nigga. Chopper clumsy cause this bitch let it drop, nigga. Free move, free bro. Yeah, drop, boy, woo, you on my strap, might be brothers, he a Glock. Yo, man's got popped and told her all he Jalen Craig. It's like 700 Glocks, you pressure shit like Patty Bear. Yeah, that K hit my man, but he is not dead. The next week he had on frames and the drop head. Murder spinning on my gang, that's why y'all not dead.
Now, Cash Gang had became popular, right? About 8-9 years ago, you feel me? When Big Key came out rapping. Now, I ain't gonna say that's when they started, but when it became popular to the world outside of Detroit and shit like that, it was around the time when Big Key started dropping them songs, you feel me? He dropped that Talking Crazy. And even before that, he had a song out called Mob, you know what I'm saying? But he wouldn't really get into the streets and into the rap shit until his pops died, you know what I'm saying? Until after his pops died. And he used to be playing basketball, you know what I'm saying, before he actually wanted to rap, you know what I'm saying? But he had lost his position on varsity and ended up saying, fuck it, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to jump into the streets. Pops died, stage 4 cancer. We about to start trying to do this rap shit, right?
Some call my head a taste, bet that nigga trying to rob some shit. Got a chopper that be silent with no sound in us.
And if y'all notice, he got the same story like a lot of these dudes. They want to hoop, they fail, they jump in the streets, they start rapping. You know what I'm saying? Same story. Lil Jeff got the same story. All of these dudes, you know what I'm saying? Once one thing failed, they jump to rap. You feel it's kind of like how it goes. You feel me? Either you rap, trap, or play basketball, right? Now, like I said, he would jump into the streets, taking after his dad and his big brother, right? Who was Deuce or D-Man. That's how Big Key really had connections with Dex Osama, Chopper Boyz, and TMC, and TNO, and all of them dudes, bro. If y'all not hip to them, bro, y'all, this real, like, Detroit history, you know what I'm saying? TNO is Trust No One. You feel me? They was over there by Vinewood, Rosemont area. You feel me? TNO, Tay, all them boys, they used to be rapping and shit. And to be honest, bro, a lot of y'all be thinking that little smoke between Band Gang and Cash Gang came with the Dada stuff, bro. They was on two totally different sides anyway, going way back, like before Band Gang was Band Gang, back when they was just MVP and, you know what I'm saying, 4620 and TTO and all of that shit, bro. This shit go way back, way deeper than like what y'all even know. We can get into all of that in a whole nother video with the Cash Gang and Band Gang. So we'll break all of that down, but yeah, bro, like y'all gotta really get into this shit because it go way further back than just, you know what I'm saying, Band Gang and Cash Gang, you feel me? Y'all forgetting about Band Crew, RTM, TMC. Like, we ain't talking about, see, it was 2 TMCs back then too, bro. Like, it's 2 TMCs in the city, bro. You feel me? You got Too Much Cash And then you got Toledo Mafia Counts, that's TMC as well. So, like, you would get it mixed up, but yeah, bro. Y'all got to get hip to this shit.
It's 100 versus 1. Are you serious? Hey, bro, let's rush these niggas, bro.
I'm not one to our team on my fuck round crew. We on y'all shit.
Hey, I'm eating Twinkies in you niggas' hood. I'm not worried about y'all.
That's us. That nigga TJ chased
So many, look, police cars won.
But anyway, like I said, Key was already connected to Chopper Boys and TNO and all of them boys anyway, on behalf of his big brother being locked in the street. So when he came out rapping, he was automatically on the opposing side. Like, he was already on the side of the ops in the eyes of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of other crews, you feel me? So when he got the dissing, you feel me, it was inevitable, right?
Cash gang just walked in. Niggas better move. Took a loss on 8,000. Nigga April Fool.
But around this time, he wasn't beefing with Glock Boys, 9K. He wasn't beefing with none of them dudes, right? He was only beefing with Band Gang and their affiliates for the most part. But like I said, first coming out, he would drop a song called Mob, where he wouldn't really be doing too much dissing and all of that. But you can see it kind of transition when he dropped that Talking Crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was talking crazy on that bit. And this would get his name kind of buzzing in the streets. And as he gained popularity, he would introduce other Cash Gang members to the music scene, right? Like Lil Head, 24 Leak, Izzo. And to be honest, they would begin dominating, bro, the underground music scene, bro. The whole drill scene in Detroit, bro. Cash Gang was dominating that shit, bro. Because at the beginning, bro, like now, you got like a lot of dudes on that drill time. Like, I mean, back then you had Tough Tone. Like, if you really want to take it back, Tough Tone, bro. Tough Tone was really on some drill shit back then, bro.
We don't want to hear it. You a hoe, you a hater. Fuck you, click, we'll beat your ass, we'll kill you, all that shit, nigga. Whatever. What you want to do? Flat out, nigga. With them cocktails, soon she run out, hit his ass with them hot shells. There you go. We in the trenches on your ass, boy, tiptoeing. We come like ninjas on your ass, boy, where you going? We hopping. Fuck her and her friend, and I watch them get it on. Let's let a nigga off a perky, think he Tough Tone. That's the same shit that got your man sent home. Ask around the city, niggas know I bust crunk. Your brains got torched. Niggas caught you at the crib and left your brains on the porch. And the worst thing about it, the war ain't over. They caught your mans at the club, put in.
And I'm talking about this way before Cash Gang, them. You know what I'm saying? This way before they time. Tough Tone was talking this shit way early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was one of the first artists in Detroit, bro, on that drill shit. I think he was on the drill shit way before drill was popping. Like, if you want to be honest, before it was a Chief Keef or any of that, bro, it was Tough Tone, bro. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit, talking about bouncing out, walking up, drums, sticks, all that. That's why you had, this how you know I'm for real, bro. Anybody from the city, anybody in Michigan that's a real hip-hop historian here, bro, know about Tough Tone back in the day. He was in tour with Blade. They was going back and forth. It was real shit, though, that was going on. But this is how you know I'm for real, bro. Lil Head, 392 Lil Head, and I think 24 Leak, I think they got a song called Tough Tone that they made like 4 or 5 years ago. Since him, it ain't really been nobody but now you got Big Key, you feel me? He doing it. They on the drill music. Even Band Gang, they used to be talking about more scamming and robbing, and now Nas and all of them niggas, they straight on some drill shit. Like, they with the Glock Boys, they talking sliding in every song, dissing the dead. Like, they ain't really talking about too many bands no more.
Yeah, you got niggas.
I know it's niggas like, they don't fuck with us. They be telling like the industry niggas from different states, we be in Cali. Or our ops have been in Cali or something, locked in with these niggas and telling niggas like, don't fuck with these niggas ain't gay. You get what I'm saying? And the nigga be like, oh, so that's blackballing and this type of shit. Cause when we go around a nigga and fuck with a nigga on some music shit, we ain't about to talk to these niggas about y'all. We don't give a fuck about y'all. Go ahead, do. Everybody finna get this.
Because I be feeling like motherfucker put the word in. Like nigga can't really say nothing bad about me in this street shit, but only thing a nigga can say is what you saying. Like shit, yeah, that niggas into a lot of shit, bro. You can't really have them niggas. But I ain't really beefing. We ain't beefing no out of town niggas. You feel me? I want my platform out of town.
Oh, and a lot of people in the city picked a side. You know, the blackballing thing get to coming into play. People get to putting bugs in other niggas' ear. It get like that, bro. It's real politicking in Detroit. And they cast their ass out, and that's a fact. Now, the beef with Glock Boyz 9K came about around 2017, 2018 when two Cash Gang members by the name of V and Boat went to a big party at Cass Tech, right? It was the Cass Tech Grammys. Everybody know about the Cass Tech Grammys. It be lit. And after the party, everybody would gather in the parking lot of a local restaurant called Steve's Soul Food. Over, you know what I'm saying? It's over on Grand River near Euclid. And while everybody was out there partying, you know, motherfuckers parked, chilling, a maroon Charger and a red Chrysler will begin firing shots back and forth at each other. You feel me? It's going up. So everybody running, ducking, you know what I'm saying? The shots going off everywhere. You feel me? Because y'all know how it be in them type of situations, bro. When one person starts shooting, another person starts shooting, everybody, it's shots from over here, shots from over, it's going up. You feel me? And it would end with them critically injuring two 18-year-old men, a 17-year-old woman, and killing a 16-year-old male who was the grandson of a former police captain in Detroit.
At another case of gun violence against children, a gunman fires into a crowd of teenagers outside a Detroit restaurant. When police arrive, they learn one of the teens hit is related to a well-known retired police captain. Sean Lay reports from the city's west.
Now, when this happened, it sent the city up because they had every police in the county searching for them boys, man. Like they was out there deep, you feel me? Every car on alert, right? And both V and Boat would be picked up and charged. And you can even see Cash Gang members wearing the shirts that say Free Boat and F9K, you know what I'm saying? Because after they were arrested, it was rumored that his dad was still hurt and would put a 30 ball out in the streets on any Cash Gang members that they can catch. And I'm talking about the dad of the 16-year-old, right? Because the 16-year-old was also the grandson of a police captain, but his dad was pissed too. His dad was furious, and he put a 30 ball out there like, hey, whoever catch one of them boys and drop one of them, they getting paid, man. And around this time, Glock Boyz wasn't even beefing with Cash Gang, and they had decided to basically set them up and take the hit. So allegedly, this is all alleged, Al Wu and Rondé would call Cash Gang members Fat Tay and JQ and ask if they wanted to do some music. And when they pulled up, it's rumored that Al Wu and another man unloaded the Draco into the vehicle, temporarily paralyzing JQ and critically injuring Fat Tay. This is how the whole beef with Cash Gang and Glock Boyz even really got started, right? It was basically because Glock Boyz backdoored Cash Gang, man. Facts. This ain't had nothing to do with Band Gang, Shred Gang, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Glock Boyz is already locked in cool with Cash Gang, bro. Even while they was into it with Band Gang. You know what I'm saying? This shit happened because them boys took a hit on some niggas that they was locked in with, basically. Pay attention to this shit. And after the shooting, Big Key would drop a song called True Story Part 1 where he speak on this whole situation. You feel me? He speak on how the Glock Boyz tried to backdoor the shooting after Cass Tech Grammys, the 16-year-old dad put money on their head. All of that shit, bro. You wouldn't even know this shit was all true if you're not tapped into how the stuff really how shit really start happening between them. You feel me? You would think it was just all some rap shit, but it's not, bro. He he telling you a real story, bro. You can look up this case.
The cash Grammys was coming up, but I ain't give a fuck. Instead a nigga went OT just to get it up. My niggas went, they see some ops and they lit it up. Bro Pops who got dropped, yeah, he was real mad. Wanted us dead, so he offered up some real cash.
Anyway, like I said, this would spark off the beef, and both sides would begin dropping diss songs back to back. And another shooting would take place when Al Wu and other Glock Boy members would allegedly shoot up a Cash Gang member's house, causing them to retaliate days later after following him to his Farmington Hills apartment. And reports would state that Jameer Gray, Malik Williams, and Stephen Davis stalked Al Wu, real name Alex Ward, all the way to his crib, bro. Waited outside for the right moment, and while Al Wu and his friend was chilling, playing a game, the men would open fire through the patio door, killing him and critically wounding his friend.
Malik Williams, Jameer Brown Gray, and Stephen Davis, you're looking at them there, all of them charged in the murder of Alex Ward. That shooting happened Monday at the retreat at Farmington Hills Apartments at 12 Mile and Middlebelt. The attack was the city's first murder of 2018.
In a deadly shooting at an apartment complex in Farmington Hills. It comes after a violent and bloody attack on two men in their apartment in the early morning hours on Tuesday.
The arraignment happened.
And listen, the Three Stooges literally let off about 30 rounds out there and got pulled over 5-10 minutes later, speeding away from the crime scene. You feel me? Cooked them. Now, this would be a major blow to the Glock boys. And it was alleged that Rondé 9000 really took it the worst because this was his right-hand man. Right? This was his best friend. And after this, it was up. You feel me? And just months after the Al Wu death, Rondé 9000 would basically fap down some Cash Gang members while shopping for jewelry in Detroit. He would claim that during the argument, he thought he seen a gun on one of the Cash Gang dudes, so he pulled his pistol and opened fire inside the store, bro. Literally hitting one of the men multiple times, all in his back. And before fleeing the scene. And he would be caught weeks later, bro, after taking the police on a high-speed chase and crashing his car. He would be convicted and sentenced to like 6 years in the MDLC. Now, I'm not sure if they gave him attempted murder or aggravated assault with deadly weapon. I'm not sure. Great bodily harm. I'm not sure the exact charges that they gave him, but I know he would end up doing 6 years in the MDLC. You feel me? And would recently be released right back to the streets, right? And he right back at it, you know what I'm saying? Dissing and vowing for revenge, right? And you see he out now, right? He really on that blood shit. Y'all pay attention. He really on that Damu timing right now because in the MDOC, bro, Bloods run the Michigan Department of Corrections, man. Like they the biggest group in the Michigan Department of Corrections. It get treacherous, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shit get treacherous. Real talk. Nigga, it's certain yards you can't walk on if you a Pyru. It's certain yards you can't walk on if you VBM. You know what I'm saying? It's certain yards you can't walk on if you 82, if you 4-5 Mafia. You feel me? Like it's so many different sets, bro. And they basically like try to wipe out and flip whole other sets. Like, say you 4-5 Mafia, or say you neighborhood Pyru, you go on a prison yard and there's nothing but VBM niggas are there, right? Villain Banker Mafia niggas, like they gonna flip you, bro. Like either they gonna tell you VBM or I. You feel like VBM or I. Like either you gonna flip to VBM, bro, or nigga, we taking your eye. You can't be on this yard. You feel me? They can't even afford to let another gang get numbers on the yard because they know like niggas can pop off on them and flip them. Like it's just always a struggle for power. Like don't go in there. Don't ever go in the Michigan Department of Corrections joining Bloods thinking you safe with the camaraderie and it's all unified. Boy, you go in there joining Bloods, boy, your ass, you about to be at war 24/7, bro. Every day, bro. You better, yeah, bro. Like, it ain't even worth it. Don't even do it, bro. But like I said, bro, a lot of that shit spilled out into the streets. A lot of these young dudes that's out here now, they on that blood shit because they went in there, they got flipped. They went in there, they got pressed. You feel me? I know I did 7 years. I pressed niggas in that bitch. I flipped niggas. I done been through it all, bro, in there. You feel me? I know 82 Tim. I know Meathead. I know King. I know Cho. I know Troy. I know Lil Chucky from Saginaw. You feel me? 82. Come on now, bro. I know Cruz from Saginaw. You feel me? 82. Bruh, I know some real names, some real faces that was really, you know what I'm saying, making their feet move in that bitch, right? But anyway, like I said, bro, we'll get into all of that. If y'all want a video on the whole blood history, the Crips, and the whole gang history when it comes to the MDOC and how I spilled out into the streets and all of that, bro, we can make a whole video on that shit, bro, because I know the origins of a lot of this stuff that's going on now. You feel me? But anyway, like I said, while Rondé was locked up, right, he would lose another close friend and Glock Boy member by the name of Baldy in 2020, right? Reports would state that Baldy was shot while driving near 7 Mile in Greenfield when suspects would ride along his car and open fire on his van while his baby was inside. And instead of allowing them to just continue to spray the van up, he would jump out the van and run, right? And would be hit multiple times and unalived on the scene.
Yeah, we caught y'all last video too, man. Stop dropping ass, man.
Long live my nigga Woo, free 9K.
Stop dropping ass, man.
Free my nigga Tay too.
We heard about you, boys.
To the last nigga that said we was twerking.
That was just in my head.
What happened to the last nigga that said that?
They murdered
What
happened to him? Bum ass nigga, stop playing with me, nigga.
What happened to
his ass like a farmer in the yard.
What happened to him?
Hey, if it was 2021, Al would have died playing Call of
Can
Duty.
somebody please tell that nigga, ask him what happened to the last nigga that said that?
They buried his boy head ass.
He ran on his kids. Bitch ass nigga.
He left his kids.
Soft ass nigga.
Had to get him out of there. You know them boys retired. All he said he shot at me. Man, that little nigga alive.
Next thing you know, we look to the right, we got one. We said the next light we stop at, let's find mud. We stop and get some food, we go across the street. Cause we behind 10 so he can hardly see.
It will be rumored that True Story Part 2 by Big Key, he was rapping about this hit on Baldy, you know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't make it no worse because they would basically be taking credit for it on live streams and on Clubhouse, right? And it was said that they targeted Baldy because he was dissing Cash Gang members in videos, saying that they was twerking and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And he was basically got hit up like a few days later. And see, that's why you see Rondé came straight home dissing, you know what I'm saying? Like he came right out on Demon Time because a lot of stuff was still popping off while he was locked up. You feel me? So he definitely not about to slow down on the dissing or the beef. You feel me? He lost kind of too much in this shit. And he not even old enough yet to realize the opportunity that's sitting right in front of him, right? And that's the same for Big Key, TJ, Ted, all of these dudes, right? All these young dudes. Because imagine if y'all was all together. Imagine Cash Gang, Glock Boys, Band Gang was all making music together, man. The city would be on fire, literally, bro. Too much talent wasted on beef, man. For real. The Atlanta wave is over, right? Detroit literally supposed to have that right now. They supposed to be working on taking over that game right now, but you still got so many of these dudes beefing and trying to take each other out. Like, it's hard to bring everybody together on one song. It's hard to get everybody in line and on the same page because it's been too much blood spilled. It's been too much dissing. It's just been too much BS that happened. So a lot of these dudes is not gonna let it go, man. And that's a fact, right? But y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think of all of this, man. And this was the real history behind the beef, bro, between Cash Gang and Glock Boys. You feel me? A lot of people was asking how it really started, what really happened. Was it because of Band Gang? They was cool with Cash Gang and all. This thing had nothing to do with Band Gang and none of that shit, bro. You feel me? But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that subscribe, man, and we coming back with more content, bro. We touching all over the Midwest, bro. The work don't stop, man. Don't never let them outwork you. You feel me? But y'all get in the comments, y'all hit that like button, man. It's Midwest Rumors. I'm out.